Now let's read very quickly. Yeah, we answered 21 last time. Now it's 22. As you know, here the shift means the content. So he was talking about something, then he jumps to talk about
Then he
something.
jumps. Yes.
Right? Yusuf, are you talking to me?
No, no.
Now for 28, as I mentioned, to 29. Now for 22, what is the point? If you focus here, he was talking about something for this stanza, and then he jumped to another stanza for something else.
Yes.
It's a problem here. He said here, love, let us be true. So he jumps to, so losing the acceptance of the status quo, no. To find evidence for that, especially the second part. Now, what else? What do you think?
So I think it's C.
So, scantent to resonation, how? Resonation, as you know, it's like obedience to something. But here, he said here for a plea. A plea, just like you ask for a request for solace, and the solace, as you know, for something positive you need.
Yes.
As he said, look, let us to love. Let us here, this is like a request. So it should be plea, request for solace, for something you need. Like let love be true, so we need love. That's why. And for dejection, dejection means you refused something. You hate something. You don't like something.
Yes.
So here letter A is the best answer. So as we're asking you about an stanza, the preface and the new stanza. What is the main idea in the first one? What is the main idea in the second one? A shift from paragraph to paragraph, I mean. Now it's your turn. Try 23.
Okay, I read it.
Now,
The phrase land of dreams serves primarily to support the notion that it's either C or B.
it's find C or B. How about hopefulness comes from having a strong face? He was talking about a strong face here. Or goodness in the world is an illusion.
Strong faith.
So do you know what means illusion?
Yes. Um, something virtual, like not real. Imagination.
Yeah, so something too far right, as he mentioned, and we are here as on a darkling plane. We are
Yes.
swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight.
Hamster at sea.
So it is letter C. Now 24. Do you remember this verb?
Yes. Have.
What does it refer to?
Opposite. Otherwise. Something like this. Dreams.
Our dreams. Here has its Old English for has. It's for the world.
Oh, Mr. World.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
this is a relative clause. The world it has. Mentioned.
Yes.
So it is the world. Now the poem described as it is a kind of poems.
Still think it's dramatic.
So it's dramatic, yes, and the monologue he's talking to himself. He's talking to himself indeed. The primary theme, the ideas, plus the present trunk, contrast between, so it's yes about peacefulness, but not for tumult of battle. Description of sea, not all the sea. But look for the first, the beginning, and the title. The title itself important.
Dover Beach.
Yes. Look, the sea of face was once at the full. The face was the highest. Round the earth shore lay like the folds. So, symbolism of face, maybe, but the speaker disenchantment in the world for suffering from the world. The problem with the vocab, no enchantment, what happened? This opposite.
Yes.
So let us express the melancholy, sadness over the state of the world. The nature is so beautiful, but the condition, the war, the fighting, he wants life. So he is looking for solace, calmness. So this is so now we came again to prose. You can open the PDF if you wish. Come on, let's read number one.
Okay, Mr. I read the first paragraph.
Now your turn.
Mr. I think it's
It's what?
D.
He make generalization based on evidence. طب why didn't you check C? Serious attitude toward the nonsensical subject. Check. Where is the subject here? Animals talk to each other, of course. There can be no question about that. I suppose there are
Yes.
few people who can understand them. This is kidding. I never knew but one man who could. I knew he could. So this is called nonsensical subject as you are talking about nonsense topic in a serious way. This is called here feigning something. And what means feign? Like
What?
to create humor. You know,
Oh, okay.
you are talking
Yes.
about the stupid, absurd premise or main idea, and they deal with it in a serious way. See it? So that is for comedians sometimes. Number,
Yes.
it's your turn. Structure a sentence.
Okay, finished.
Sure.
So I think it's two only.
Or
2 and 1.
what is the best answer?
B. C, C.
Why not to be E? Calls into a question. This means he is not sure about something. To doubt. Straightforward assertions made in one. What is it? I never knew. See? It implies gullibility of the speaker. So we need to know it means gullibility. Do you know this term?
Yes.
And what means gullibility? Imagine that you don't know the word,
So
but
it's like
mm,
tricked, easily tricked.
yeah, it's about the called artifice or trickery, as you mentioned, just could be like that. But how about number three? It raises doubts about the soundness of the judgment. You know, soundness, is it true or not? The judgment is not, as you mentioned, I never knew, but one man who could. I knew he could. However, see, because he told me so himself. You
Yes.
always read before and after the sentence to help you. So, the three. Number 29, the illusion again. Okay. Now, certain other animals. Help.
Yes, Mister.
Remember here we have semicolon, so starting a sentence, whereas certain other animals have a large vocabulary. So he refers to the humans. I said here animals have only limited education and use only very simple words. Look, whereas other animals have a good vocab, a fine command language, ready, fluent delivery, refers to human, of course. Do you imagine? So what does it refer to? Other animals?
No, no.
Domestic animals? It's not about animals at all. All of these
So it's
adjectives.
the
Yes. So he mentioned about the features, characteristics of a human. His attitude of Jim Baker. 37.
what's three.
37, 6, 7 here. You can read from the beginning if you wish.
Okay, no.
Now,
So I think it's D
so why do you think it's a letter D?
because it's a counterfeit. Like what happens between two cats when they fight.
Yeah, assumption, as you know, yes. But it's a disdain. But it's similar to, as you mentioned, so it's letter D, it is correct. Of course, now here, and no resentment, strong hate. So it's about disdain. That's correct. Now the hard question.
So does stylistically mean?
It's from the style of the language. You're asking about
Okay.
what is a content mentioned in number one. They have passive sentences, so all of them have everything except one.
I think it's D. They don't repeat stuff.
But how? I think it has. Here number one, here number two. Remember, it's except here we have repetition.
Yes, yes. I just noticed. Mm.
Does it have passive sentences? It have. So all of these mentioned in one, three, or four. This one mentioned. Colloquialism, we have hard. Many colloquialism words here. Do you know colloquial words?
No.
Yeah, it's a common informal word.
Oh, okay.
Like this one, for example. So we have colloquialism. They address the
No,
reader. They address the reader by using you.
no. Yes,
So
yes, they do.
they mentioned here you are to address. They make use of repetition, yes. But the problem in D that the first one has no instance examples of non-standard. If you go to number one, you will not find any non-standard words. All of them standard. See, it's standard words, look. Even though this expression could be non-standard, but it's used between quotation. This means the writer tells you it's non-standard, but the language of the writer itself. That is mean this is feature not used. So it's literally. Mm.
So it's E.
No, I'm just asking here, is it here or not?
Yes, Mr. It's E because I don't think I saw any non-startup language
Let's
user.
let's follow the rules. He said
Okay.
here they refers to this paragraph, not the opposite. So all of them have all of these, except something. He said here passive sentences. Where is the passive voice in number two and three? I don't find any passive voice. Look, active, 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 direct, active. So the answer is letter A. Use always check the points. He said here yes, this paragraph has non-standard. So the question talk about these, not the first one. You
Yes.
made the opposite. So the answer is letter A. That's why. Feel it? So passive means passive active sentence. You know the adjective passive. If I said a person is passive, though he's negative in his point of views. But here we're talking about passive and active tense, active voice, passive voice. Okay, so it's a letter A, correct. Number 32. The discussion of poor grammar includes which of the following grammatical mistakes? Let's read.
Okay, okay, Mr. Dom.
Using Machine or your PDF. So which one is mentioned in these? Hey, do you remember parallelism and writing?
No.
Parallelism means similar structures.
I know.
Similar structures like if you found the and or but you find it's similar before and after. But here he mentioned a mistake. But the problem, what is the mistake?
Don't see any mistake.
He mentioned.
Oh, yes,
Let's check the answers.
aggravating.
We don't have parallelism. We didn't remember dangling modifier. It means the
Yes.
phrase in the grammar dangling modifier means a phrase it's not in the correct place. And we don't have a mistake of agreement between subject and verb. A lack of agreement between pronoun and antecedent, no. That's a problem in letter E. But what means ambiguous pronoun? So focus on the pronouns. Let me help you. Look, I've never heard a J use bad grammar, but very seldom. And when they do, they refer to J. But he make
Yes.
a mistake of pronoun to tell you that there is a mistake because he was discussing bad grammar. So he must make a mistake to tell you the bad grammar. But the problem with is the bad grammar. It's a pronoun. The pronoun reference. Yusuf, if you don't understand this, we can discuss them. Subject verb agreement, the subject singular, the verb must be singular.
Mr. Subject, verb, I understand, and pronoun and antecedent, and
Yeah, that's why here it's a singular, plural. But this is not mentioned in this lines. To find anything,
no.
he says here it and it's it. So the pronoun is correct. He said for they because he was talking about the cats. Feel it? But here he said aj and then he mentioned they. So the problem is the pronoun. And he continues, look,
Okay.
they. So the mistake is pronoun. Now the phrase is a metaphor for what? Let's read 52. Nicht? What is explained in these lines?
I think it's come in many varieties.
For letter A, I don't think so. So why not to check letter C?
Oh, Mr. HC. I was just gonna say.
So did he mention that?
So he
Feel
said Jay's gifts and instincts, feelings, and interests covers the whole ground.
so similarity to humans.
Yes.
34. Illusion is meant primarily to what is mentioned there.
Mr. I think it's B. No, it's A.
So A sure, but no.
Not
Well,
A.
no, what is it? Satisfaction with all politicians. Or he has information intended to disrespect the members of Congress. As he mentioned here, Ajay hasn't got any more principles
More
than a Congress.
principled than a congressman.
He is different. Ajay will lie. Ajay will steal. He talks about the congressmen. They steal. They deceive. Maybe all.
Yes.
So this means disrespect for them. Loquacity, it's about the no loc means good language, but we are not talking about the good language or similarity between them. He didn't mention here the power of language, that he talks a perfect language. It's from the word look. Look in Arabic means you look. This means
Yes,
talk.
yes.
But we're talking about the language. Deceptive نفسه بالعقل not mention. Okay, 35. So we need
Mr. I think it's gonna be E.
letter A is the best answer. Good job.
Okay. Use of the phrase may be better on line 72 indicates that Jim Baker So I think it's D.
Don't think so.
That's correct.
But why you didn't think about letter A? Holds humans in a low regard, so he disrespect like misanthropic tone. Look, you mentioned maybe better if a giant ant is not a human, he better take in his sign. That's all. Now I'm going to tell you a perfect true fact about some Blue Jays. So look, Jay likes gossip, scandal, had good sense of humor, and Jay knows when he's an ass just as well as